Welcome back to Black Star Dove. Welcome back to my channel. Live videos. First of all, I need you to hit me up with that HBO special. Speaking of which, I went and got something made. Look at that. Looks pretty nice, right? It's like a sheet metal. Technically, I could use it for like a car plate, but I thought it was something special. Look at that. Need you to give me that HBO special. What that means, help a brother out. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I appreciate it if you would subscribe. Go ahead and like the video too, because I need that for the YouTube algorithm. You know, hey, I got this 4-year-old I'm trying to take care of, man. You know, kids don't feed themselves. But let's get into what this video is about. Moving the goalposts. I've been watching, a lot of black content creators, and both men and women, and both take shots at the other about how the goalposts always move. And that got me thinking, like, both sides are moving the goalposts. Now, the goalpost discussion can be broken up into several parts. This is only going to be part 1. But we're just going to talk about man versus woman. We're not going to talk about corporate America and all that stuff. But this particular discussion, black men versus black women, moving the goalposts. Because it used to be, for a black man, they just wanted you to have a really nice job. They kept on saying, remember those factory jobs. Have a nice job, be able to afford to take care of a family and things of that nature. Now they want high value men. For men, it used to be they just wanted that strong, independent woman who was also feminine. But not only do you have to be feminine, but you have to be a form of masculine as well, as with the 50-50 and things of that nature. But the goalpost keeps getting moved for each side. Like, it used to be, as long as you can get here, you can get in. Now that you're here, we're gonna move it back and move it back. I don't think that's how it should be. I think there should be levels to everything. Like, you want to celebrate your brother and sister for accomplishing a goal, but you also want to make sure that you challenge them to keep on going if they want to. Like, it's not that you can't say, I want you to accomplish this, and then when this is accomplished, you're like, you don't even acknowledge it. You say, okay, go do that. Or you say, anybody can do that. I want you to do this. When the goalpost was right here, and everyone decided that this was the goalpost. At least when somebody reaches that goalpost, congratulate them. Man or woman, doesn't matter. And then say, I'm glad that you made it right here, but why don't you try to go right there? That way you can still acknowledge what they did, but at the same time, you can challenge them and say, hey, this is an extra challenge for you if you like. And when I look into these, like I said, I watch a lot of black men, black women go on their Instagram and stuff like that. One side is always blaming the other for relationship problems. The problem starts within ourselves. If we can acknowledge that we all have a problem, both men and women, if we can acknowledge what we're doing to each other, we can start at 0. And we can reset the goalpost. Wherever the goalpost wanted it to be, if you want to put it in the original position or whatever, everyone can have, this is where the goalpost is supposed to be. Like, the quote unquote, the bare minimum, as I like to call it. You have to reach here. Then once you reach here, then we can talk about stuff. It just seems like there's not a level of gratification anymore. And of course that plays to the ego, because both men and both women have ego. That can also lead to narcissism and things of that nature. But self-love is narcissism. If you look up the dictionary, you look at the bare basics of what narcissism is, it boils down to self-love. But I'm just here saying that the goalposts should just be stationary. Because we already got everyone else going up against us, but you can't go against your brother or your sister and then try to fight the world. There was an old saying that Brother Nuri said. Brother Nuri Muhammad, sorry. I want to make sure I say his name right. He says, no man wants to fight the world and then come home to fight his wife. No man wants that. I don't care who you are, Mr. High Value Man, Mr. McDonald's worker. Nobody wants that. They want to come home to, you know, a fun, peace-loving, having wife, but at that same time, that wife is expecting things to be done. And as you as the man have to make sure that you're taking care of those things. That's what the goalpost is. Sorry about that. That's not even what the goalpost is. I apologize about that. The goalpost would be just to get to that level that y'all can have that type of committed relationship. Not even, we're not even talking about marriage at that point. So I apologize about that. That's not the goalpost. But I understand that we demand more from each other. But let's also acknowledge each other and what we're doing. Because when you sit there and just beat on somebody, I don't care who you are. You could be the strongest mentally person there is. It's going to wear you down. And eventually, you're just going to say, fuck it. And before it even comes to that point, I just think that we should have an established goalpost and then go from there. Like here's level 1. Reach level 1, congratulations, get a pat on the back, get a high five. Say, hey, you want to go up to level 2, level 3, level 4? This is what you have to do. But don't sit here and say, once they get there, say, oh, that's not the finish line no more, and then scoot the finish line back. They finish the race, let them finish the race. It doesn't matter who it is. Other than that, those are my simple thoughts on that. I'm just tired of seeing like all these videos and all these Instagram posts about black men versus black women. How, you know, black women said they want this and then now they want this, and how black men said they wanted that, but now they want this. And everyone's saying the goalpost has been moved and no one takes any responsibility. It's all our faults. And so if you can bare bones what it is, it's all our faults. Other than that, like the video, take care, I love you, peace.